this. I never really spent no time like this, huh? Your second time at the crib knowing I might not hit. You said what I look like my bitch, yeah. Looking in your eyes, shit is dangerous. The pussy wet, I call it angel dust. I done put so many.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a little story time on how my hair caught on fire. When I tell y'all fire, like that shit was lit, like lit good. I did not mean for the story time to take this long. I told y'all if y'all watched when I went to Portland, Oregon, and I was gonna do this story time eventually, but I kind of got off track and started doing tutorials and stuff like that. But I'm just thinking about it, like, why did my bundles look like that in that picture? And now we're here. So y'all, I can't even begin to explain. Like, I feel like this was probably like the most embarrassing experience of my life. Like, alright y'all, so this was my first time to Portland, Oregon, and my cousin Kelly lived there. So as she lived there, she met a guy named Mark, and he was very cool, and his family was very sweet, and he was thorough. He was good for my cousin Kelly. Mark seemed the ideal person to be marrying my cousin, and I definitely agreed of their marriage, and I love it. Alright y'all, so we finally get there. We're in Portland, Oregon. We having fun exploring, going to places to eat, and going places to see, like all this type of stuff. It's a lot of stuff to explore while you're out there because it's like a recreational city, and this stuff out there, like marijuana is legal. Like, it's very thorough out there. So we were out there, and the days passed. Like, we had a couple, it wasn't like as soon as we went out there, it wasn't the day of the wedding, so it was like a couple days after we got out there. So we did a few things or whatever, and then the day of the wedding, I had to get my nails done because my nails were not done, and I was not about to show up to my cousin's wedding without my nails done. So I had to walk and search on my phone and find the closest nail salon or whatever, and then the first nail salon I found, I called them, and they was like, oh, well, we don't do acrylics and all this and all that. So I had to like keep calling numbers and keep finding them and all that. But before that happened, me and my mom kind of got into an argument because she was like, well, you don't need to go by yourself, so your brother can take you and all this and all that. And I'm saying, like, Mom, I'm cool. Like, I have route. Like, I can go. So we was arguing or whatever, but as you see, I was disrespecting my mom somehow. And when you disrespect your parents, it's going to come back and bite you in your ass either way. Like, it's going to come back whenever, however. It's definitely something called karma. So whatever, then I searched it up on a map or whatever, and I was just walking, and that was a good day. Like, the wind was beautiful, like the day was beautiful, the sun was beautiful, was hitting me all crazy. Like, it was really a good day. And I had walked to the nail salon, and that was like the best nails I ever had. Like, they were like clearish, pinkish kind of, and they were so cute. Like, they were so cute. The shaping was perfect, everything was beautiful. So now we in the Uber on our way to the wedding, and my hair was cute. I had my little side parts sewing, bundles was flowing, flat ironed them a little bit. They was so cute. Like, yo, I look so cute. Like, it did not make no sense. Actually, the picture that's the heading of the Portland, Oregon one is the picture of how I looked during the wedding. Okay, so now let's fast forward. So we at the wedding now, and the place was, oh my God, the place was like humongous. Like, the place was humongous. So we went upstairs, and we did not see Kelly and Mark until probably about like 30 minutes or so, because they took us to a room where, like, it's a room where you could socialize and stuff like that. And I hate it because I can picture the exact room in my head as I'm speaking. So we in a room or whatever, and the room looks so luxurious. Like, it's a pretty beautiful, decent room, okay, y'all? So against the wall, it's a little chair right here, and then the wall is like a bookcase wall. So it's books, like, you know, like in like, it's like a bookcase, but it's a long wall full of books, and it's a bookcase. So on each like little ledge, it's like ledges, like 4 ledges, one ledge right here, one ledge right here, and it goes down the wall, down the wall, down the wall. So on each ledge, it was a candle. Okay, so what I did wrong was, as soon as I seen them candles, I kind of thought, like, what if somebody's hair catch on fire standing there? And then I was sitting in the chair that was there, and my brother was standing up. So his dreads were like kind of long, like his dreads was like to the back of his neck. So I'm like, what if like his little dread catch on fire or something? Like, what if? So if y'all don't know, your mindset deters everything. So if you say something in your head, it's going to happen, period. If you think negative in your head, negative is going to happen. Positive in your head, positive is going to happen, period. So the whole time I'm thinking that, okay, so I get up and start to socialize and get the food that the people are handing out on the trays and stuff like that. And my brother takes my seat. Like, why would you take my seat in the first place? First of all, why would you do that? Like, but I understand now his legs was tired. Like, duh, my legs would have been tired too. So, y'all, I'm standing where he was standing before. And the candle, I didn't even pick. Like, I forgot I was even thinking. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that no more. But it still was a thought that came across my mind, so it occurred. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the candles. I was just sitting there, just chilling. I was leaning on the bookshelf, though. Like, why would you lean on the bookshelf and you know it's candles on the bookshelf? So, steady leaning on the bookshelf, steady leaning on the bookshelf. The whole bottom of my hair catch on fire. My brother turned me around like, boom, on my back, like trying to put it out. And then my mom came running over, smacking my back. Like, they was smacking my back so hard. Like, I was like, yo, like, like, I'm not even, like, type time, like, what's going on? It was like, your back is on fire. I was like, oh! They steady hitting my back trying to get the fire. The fire would not go out. The fire would not go out at all for nothing. Hair just getting burnt to pieces, like, So, the fire finally went out. Thank God the fire did not catch onto my dress. It was just on my hair. So, I didn't really feel the heat coming through my back, but I could hear my hair, like, burning. Like, you could hear the flame. Like, it was just, so it was just burning my follicles away. And I grabbed my hair and put it all to the side, and it was so burnt. Like, it was brown all on the hair. Like, the follicles were just burnt. Like, it was over from my hair. And I couldn't do nothing but cry because, like, everybody was looking at me. Like, that's so embarrassing. Like, you sitting up here, you're not even from Portland, first of all. You come to Portland for your family, and you sit up there and do all this and get your hair caught on fire in front of all these people. Like, that's embarrassing as shit. Like, all I could do was cry. I was crying so bad. Because, like, first of all, my $500 bundles is done. Like, it's over for. Second of all, that's embarrassing. Third of all, like, what I'm going to do with my hair now? Like, do I have to leave this in? Like, what's really good? Like, so my Aunt Marcia, which is Kelly's mom, she was talking to me and she was like, yeah, well, I had heard what happened and all this. And she was like, let me see your hair. And I saw her. She was like, oh, my God, baby. Oh, my goodness. It's really bad, y'all. And she just told me that you got to kind of brush it out. And she said that if that is not going to work, then we could go to the hair store and we could get you some new bundles. My aunt didn't really understand that sis don't wear pack hair. Like, I just can't, like, but it was still out of kindness of her heart, and I really appreciate my family for trying to cooperate with me after my hair just caught on fire. So I continually brushed my hair with this brush. This is the type of brush where if you brush it, like, it'll straighten your hair and it'll get, like, whatever out that you need to get out of your hair. So I was just continually brushing it, and as the brown pieces were coming off and stuff like that, I was realizing how uneven my hair was now, and I couldn't really do nothing about that. So first of all, I had to walk around with terribly uneven hair, and I didn't even realize it was that bad until I realized the picture. The picture looked terrible, and I sat up there and had it as my Facebook profile, and my hair was so uneven in the back because of that fire. And people probably thinking, like, why did this little girl have her profile picture like that and her hair is uneven like that? Like, what is really good with her? But don't be assuming people, because if y'all don't know, don't speak on it, period. So, y'all, when I tell y'all about that, I feel like my hair was just ruined, like, forever after that. Like, my bundles that I just didn't even care for. Next time I get my sewing, I'm going to just get some whole brand new bundles because I'm not even ready to do that to myself. I didn't even peep how bad and uneven they were until I had to look at pictures and stuff. Like, pictures, that really made me think, like, why would you even take a picture like that and your hair is uneven like that? Like, I did not peep until, like, now where I could look at pictures and be like, oh my God, like, your hair is really uneven, girl. Delete that picture right now. Like, but either way, I learned that fire is shiesty. And girl, if you think of something, it's gonna happen. So try to stay positive and all that. And yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.